Iranian bulldozers clear plane crash site before Ukrainian investigators arrive.
Here's a summary of the article.
Iran has used bulldozers to clear away debris at the site of Ukrainian airliner crash, potentially destroying evidence as Tehran continues to deny Western allegations that one of its own missiles downed the jet, killing all 176 people on board. Iran on Friday denied Western allegations that one of its own missiles downed a Ukrainian jetliner that crashed outside Tehran, and called on the US and Canada to share any information they have on the crash, which killed all 176 people on board. Western leaders said the plane appeared to have been unintentionally hit by a surface-to-air missile just hours after Iran launched around a dozen ballistic missiles at 2 U.S. bases in Iraq to avenge the killing of its top general in an American airstrike last week. The ballistic missile attack on the bases in Iraq caused no casualties, raising hopes that the standoff over the killing of General Qasem Soleimani would end relatively peacefully, though Iran has sent mixed signals over whether its retaliation is complete. If the US or Canada were to present incontrovertible evidence that the plane was shot down by Iran, even if unintentionally, it could have a dramatic impact on public opinion in Iran. Iran still points to the accidental downing of an Iranian passenger jet by U.S. forces in 1988 which killed all 290 people aboard, as proof of American hostility. U.S. officials have given Kiev important information about the crash of a Ukrainian airliner in Iran, President Volodymyr Zelensky said on Friday after phone talks with U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo.
This post received a score of 36,598, with an upvote ratio of 89%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Nothing sketchy about that.
Thing is, everyone who has paid the smallest Facebook post amount of attention knows it was clearly shot down. The interesting thing is to see what Canada responds with.
What is Iran's social media, internet news access like? I'm curious if the government has control over the internet, news in a similar way as China. And if they could totally cover up the story, blame it on America? They can shut off the internet. They did during the last big protests. Damn, that's scary.
What's scarier is that about 1,500 protesters were killed and most of the world didn't even hear about it.
Certainly most Iranians didn't hear about it.
They did. At this point they just need to own up to this event. Everybody knows and has seen what happened, and witnessing this cover-up occurring is disrespectful to the deceased.
Shooting down a passenger aircraft is always bad PR, but in this particular case the Iranian government often cites the U.S. shooting down Iran Air 655 back in '88 as a symbol of American aggression and carelessness. Really doubt this regime wants to get openly caught doing the thing they used to rally up the base.
They don't have to own up to it. Clearing the site that fast is pretty much admission you did something wrong.
Plane gets shot down, within the hour, we didn't do it, it was engine failure, no you can't have the box, kid breaks something in the other room, 5 seconds later after it sets in, I didn't do it, seeing some parallels here.
It's scientifically impossible.
I'm no pro at covering up, but if I were, this is how I would do it.
Yeah, no one will suspect a thing.
The beautiful thing about being a corrupt authoritarian state is people can't really fault you for doing corrupt authoritarian things. I mean, look at Russia going around killing British citizens in the middle of Britain in broad daylight at the park of all fucking places, and they still get to walk around as if nothing happened.
They just should legalize it. In US it is called political donation.
They're just clearing out the missile pieces so that the investigators can get a good look at the plane.
There was a picture of the tip of a missile posted on Twitter before the cleanup.
Care to share? Edit. Far more damning video evidence found here. Edit. Mobile user. So I'm not sure exactly how awards work, but this is my first and I'm happy it came from sharing important information. Thank you, Reddit stranger. Stay safe. Edit 2. You, Razazaza shared this very good write-up.
Oh shit, if that photo is genuine then smoking fucking gun much?
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.